So now there's an interesting stigma around light workers, crystal children, star seeds, and rainbow warriors, and it's almost like it's a title that it sometimes creates division. Do you see this generation that's coming up now? Like I've noticed, especially I have a friend who owns a special store, and we get the most incredible angels coming in, being pushed by their mothers in strollers. Do you see this generation that's coming up as? I mean, it seems to me they're almost all light workers.
Oh yeah, they are all foreign.
Yeah,
from this planet.
Whether they take on the title or not, they are all light workers.
Yeah, and
it's in like the whole title thing. It's mainly for the people who need the titles, or kind of like to help it process better in your brain, because your brain is so used to labels and titles, and really there's no need for that. But it's I guess by going, because what if we were like, I'm a light worker, crystal, rainbow warrior, blah blah blah, or I'm Genevieve, you know, either or, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm curious about when we're dealing with young people. I mean, is it okay to just say I'm Genevieve and I have a huge heart and a crazily stimulated intellect. I care about my planet. I care about my world, and this is who I am, and this is how I express myself. Just because some people do tend to shy away from the light worker title. Now, I'm being the devil's advocate. I'm playing the devil's advocate, but that's sometimes that's what you have to do. And because I want a young person's opinion on the titles that we've created in the past and that we have needed. Do you see a time where we can let those go?
Yeah. As like I think that as the generations, like from like our generation and down, and even like a little above, like it's just going to be like change and different, and we're not going to be as easily like brainwashed, kind of like if you get what I'm saying, like
yes,
that if you know, like you hear about people that just do all this good stuff and for the planet and for themselves, and they realize that, hey, that's not right, or like what's going on, it's not right, but yeah, and they're being changed and they're doing different without being called a light worker or some kind of light worker name. But
yeah, they're doing good for like not for themselves but for other people, and for unselfish reasons, and they're not using a title. It's just kind of like, it's just a label. They're not important.
Join Rick and Jean again next time. Until then, visit their website at everydayconnection.me. And be sure to like their Facebook page at facebook.com/everydayconnection. Worried you might miss an episode? Don't worry. Subscribe. Find us on iTunes by searching for Everyday Connection Radio. Subscriptions are free, just like your everyday connection.